So Pam and Leaf, there's really a fifth barrier when it comes to dispatchers. And I'll just say it. We'll talk about the elephant in the room. Some dispatchers may not feel like they're a part of the first responder community. And I think that's unfortunate. So can you guys touch on that barrier and kind of give some advice to our first responders out there listening to really make sure they include their dispatchers?
Well, I think that's a great point, and it's true. We don't. Nationwide, dispatchers as a whole are not considered first responders. We are considered admin, secretarial. We are not under the first responder branch, and that just further perpetuates, the feeling that we have that we're not part of the team. We're kind of outside the team.
What are some things that first responders can do for dispatchers in their communities and make them feel more welcome into the first responder community and make them feel like you guys are a part of the first responder community because you are?
I mean, I know you guys are busy after a scene and you're writing reports and stuff, but maybe reach out, follow up with us and say, hey, that call that you just sent us to, just want to reassure you alive and breathing, or, what the outcome is. Like, that's so reassuring to us. Even if it's the other way, we want to know.
Yeah.
Like
the end
that.
of the story, even if it's a sad story, the conclusion of it is cathartic, I think, for all of us to understand and finish it in our mind, because we all know people die.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a fact of life. But we also know that humans react a certain way, and if you complete the story and go through basically a briefing with me, I'm going to be able to let it go.
Closure.
Yeah.
And we can actually move on.
So would you agree that's the biggest piece of advice you can give first responders that don't receive phone calls? Give your dispatchers closure and
Give
reach
us
out to them?
closure, include
Absolutely.
us, with your debriefing. I mean, the fire department's great about that. We really have no complaints the last few years about that. But again, it wasn't always the case, and some departments might not be as fortunate.
I'm just going to go on a limb here, maybe dropping off coffee and donuts.
I will never say no.
The way to our hearts is our stomach.
Right.
All right, that's
We're women,
So you are a
you know.
first responder then,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
We like food.
Yeah.
We like food. Who doesn't like
Yeah.
food?
Okay.
And caffeine.